Hey guys, so today is a pretty momentous occasion. It's my birthday, I'm turning 15, so I'm going to be sharing my 15 favorite movies of all time. As we go into this list, it's not the right list, it's just my list, quite frankly. So, leave your list down below. Have a great time with the video. I appreciate if you wish me happy birthday, and let's get to it.
All vertebrate
Alright,
embryos
first
don't
we
count.
have Jurassic Park at number 15. In my opinion, this film is just a masterpiece. It gets literally every single thing right, pretty much. John Hammond's character is just amazing. They hired amazing actors to reprise these roles who can really, I don't know, all of them can do pretty good, emoting with their faces, just by the expressions on their faces. And just Hammond's character arc of having to sacrifice scientific success for the safety of his fellow human beings. It would seem obvious that he should do that, but to him it's not because he's gotten so caught up in this, and I absolutely love that. I love this story. I think it's an amazing movie, and it comes in at number 15. Number 14 is going to be Return of the Jedi. This is my personal favorite of the original trilogy. And I'll just say why. It's a conclusion. I love a good conclusion, guys. And Emperor Palpatine getting thrown down, Vader redeeming himself and becoming Anakin Skywalker. I love that. And even just like Luke just finishing his training to become a Jedi. I love that too. It is really has to be my favorite of the original trilogy. And say what you want about Empire. Return is my favorite. And I love just Vader's redemption at the end and how it ties into another Star Wars movie that I loved and we'll talk about later on this list. Now, at number 13 is Crossing the Switchblade. I'll keep this one pretty brief because it's not an easy film to talk about because it is centering around really one group of people based off religion. And since I am in that group of people, I understand this film and I absolutely love it. It is based off a true story, not Bible true story, like real story post Bible. And I love the story, I love the acting, and the conflict that feels real. And our main character, Nikki Cruz, who is just in this very unhealthy place. He's another man trying to pull him out of that place best he can, but he doesn't want to leave, even though he knows he should. The performances are just amazing. They're just played to death by two of my favorite actors in Eric Estrada being, in my opinion, the better one, and David, what was his name? Pat Boone. And this entire movie is just great. I don't really want to watch it again because it is a kind of hard movie to sit through. And but I certainly appreciate it a lot. Number 12, Avengers Endgame. Basically, for what it's going for what it is, just a perfect conclusion to the MCU. What should have been the conclusion to the MCU. Phase 4 is not that great, guys. Um, I love it. I love it. Tony Stark's death and just his final words, "I am Iron Man," and Steve Rogers, how he sends off. I love that. I love this entire movie. The final battle is just amazing. And even if you think Endgame is kind of crappy, not the best movie ever made, you have to respect it because it means so much to so many people. It sent off these characters so perfectly. Well, for a side, I guess. You need to respect it. And I certainly do. I just love it. And even if you don't again, that's fine. But you need to respect this movie. And I love all of this movie. I think it's fantastic, just entertaining. Final battle is great. What's not to love about Endgame, honestly? Alright, then we have the Avengers. Believe it or not, this is my preferred movie of Avengers and Avengers Endgame. I just love this story of kind of becoming, well, a lot of them had their story becoming prior, but learning to become a team. And the dialogue is amazing. I love how they finally become a team at the end and fight this evil force together. And they're really just an amazing team together. I love them. This is honestly just an amazing movie. And the performances, all of it. In my opinion, The Avengers is a fantastic movie. Then we have a really underrated film called Warrior. I love this film. It is so good, so emotional. If you have not seen Warrior, just please do so. And it is an amazing movie, an amazing accomplishment. What they were able to do with Tom Hardy and Joel Edgerton, and just what they did with their roles. I absolutely love it. It's such an emotional film where it ends up at the end is just cinematic perfection, honestly. This entire movie is amazing. Just if you have not seen it, please go watch Warrior because it is an absolute classic in my opinion. Fantastic, amazing movie that I absolutely love. Number 9, Back to the Future. Now, in my opinion, Back to the Future is just a great time travel movie with a great main character at center in Marty McFly. And just what they do with this movie, the fun in this movie. It's a super fun movie, right? It's watchable. Just how confusing it gets by the end. You like kind of understand and kind of don't. And just it's Marty and Doc and how great a duo they are. The chemistry that they have is just amazing, and I love it all the way through. Back to the Future is one that obviously is an absolute classic. I don't really think you can deny that, and is just amazing. All right, number 8, The Lion King. Another absolute classic. This one being from Walt Disney Animation Studios, with great main character at Simba, at character at center in Simba, and Mufasa's death is really tragic in my opinion. Just everything in this movie from beginning to end, and just that moment where Simba has to confront his past. It's absolutely amazing, and just an enjoyable film, right? In my opinion, The Lion King is really just the best thing that Disney ever made by themselves. They own some stuff that I think is better. We will see later on this list. But I think The Lion King is just a masterpiece. Number 7, Batman Begins. Now, I mean, what this is my favorite of the Dark Knight trilogy. I haven't seen Rises, but I prefer it to the Dark Knight. I just love the story of becoming for Bruce Wayne in this movie. I love Ra's al Ghul as a villain, played to perfection by who else but Liam Neeson. Christian Bale does an amazing job. He did an amazing job in The Dark Knight too, and it's just so good. The story of this man using his greatest fear to become a vigilante and strike fear into the heart of evil men. I love a story like that, and it's so good, and I just absolutely love this one. It's not even my favorite superhero movie, and we'll get to that pretty soon. At number 6 is the SpongeBob SquarePants movie. What a classic. I said it, man. This film is a classic. It just is. I love this movie, and just this story for SpongeBob that I absolutely love. Maybe I am just a kid, but maybe that doesn't matter. Maybe it's okay. And I love that. I love how something as zany as SpongeBob can pull something off like that and make it so powerful. And at the end, I'm a goofy guru, yeah. This movie is simply amazing. I absolutely love it to death. If you have not seen it and you're a big SpongeBob fan, you need, this is a must see. This is so much a must see. And I absolutely love it because of what SpongeBob means to me. What it's meant to me for my entire life. And how it's a love letter to the fans. I absolutely love that. Entering our top 5 is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Out of the Shadows. Oh man, this is such a great movie. And it, again, like SpongeBob movie, a love letter to the fans. And I love the Ninja Turtles. They are so amazing, have such great chemistry. I loved our arc of just coming out of the shadows. It's the title of the movie. And for everyone to see them, and I love their chemistry with each other. And I love that scene, spoilers, when um Raph and Leo fight. It's amazing to me. Michael Bay, I don't care. I don't care what people say about Michael Bay. He pulled it off with this movie. I absolutely love it. It is such a great movie in my opinion. It, even if it's not like the world's best movie, it is still such a love letter for me, and I absolutely love that. Number 4, Inception. This is an amazing, confusing movie. In fact, I just showed it to my friend the other day. He's like, he thought it was boring and confusing, so he didn't like it. We didn't even finish it. Got like 20 minutes through. But this is such a confusing but compelling movie. And Cobb just at center and how his arc ties into his whole concept. I love that. The ending. The ending. Oh man, it's so amazing. I don't want to spoil it. And all the characters in this are amazing. I love how trippy it is and how much you really do have to pay attention to the movie. Inception is just amazing. It's just amazing. And I mean, how can you not like just be blown away with like this movie like bong, poof. And I love the score. I love the characters. I really really love the final act. In my opinion, it's almost a perfect movie. All right, now I need to prepare myself for this next one because a lot of people have this on their list. But at number 3, I have The Amazing Spider-Man. I love this movie. It's such a great origin story. Spider-Man is my favorite superhero of all time. And Andrew Garfield and how he brings this character to life. I absolutely love that so much. And it's just a powerful movie that you care for our main character. You care for his personal journey, and I absolutely love that. He's the best Spider-Man to me. This is the best Spider-Man movie to me. I just love this movie so much, and could rewatch it over and over again because it's a great movie to me. The Amazing Spider-Man. I'm just gonna say it. It's a classic. With a classic Spider-Man, such a good movie. Please watch it if you have not. Our I mean, guys, what is there to actually say about Revenge of the Sith at this point? I have watched this movie so many times now, like almost 20, and I love it so much. And Anakin Skywalker's journey into becoming Darth Vader, and the pain we see him go through, and how that just all collapses. And Jedi weren't there. The Jedi straight out weren't there, which created this quote unquote monster in Darth Vader that was really their own making. They helped Palpatine make it. That final battle between Anakin and Obi-Wan at Mustafar, have been so powerful. And so Anakin, I am the high ground. I love this movie so much. It's by far my favorite Star Wars movie. Comes in at number 2. But my favorite movie of all time is, and this is not a troll, this is not a joke, it's the Lego Ninjago movie. Saw it when I was 10, absolutely blown away by it and Lloyd's arc, and absolutely love it to this day. I've watched this movie like what, almost 30 times now. Almost 30 times. And that's amazing to me that it holds up every single time with Lloyd and his arc and where he ends up. I absolutely love that. The pain we see him go through, but how he's just so better by the end, you know. I love this movie so much. It has a great main character. It has a great nostalgia factor for me. I couldn't go with any other movie to put it number one than the Lego Ninjago movie. Well, guys, that was it. Yeah, we'll see you in the next video. See you later.